In this video, I'm going to show you how you can commit changes to your GitHub repository. In the GitHub, in order to make commit means to make changes to your repository. How you can make a change in your repository? First of all, you have to log into your GitHub account, and from here you can select your profile, or maybe you can also select your repositories. Select on your repositories. Here you can see there is a demo repository I have created, and I have set it to public right now. I'm gonna click on this, and from here, this is a demo repository. It only contains a readme markdown file I have created. And here, this is what I want you to focus on. This is the initial commit. What does this mean? On a GitHub, it tracks the changes that you made in your repository. Each and every change, even a minor change if you have made to your repository, GitHub will gonna track it. And each and every time you make any changes, you have to name that change. I had created this markdown file, so it gives the change a name called the initial commit. So the first time I created this file, so GitHub named it the initial commit. It's the initial change that I have made in this repository by making a readme file, right? I hope you understand this. If I just demonstrate you more here, there are two things in the Git and GitHub. First thing is we add something in our code, right? We add something in our code. So in the language of Git and GitHub, to add something is to make a change. To add, if I add some line of code in my account or any kind of things, we will see further in this course. If I add something, it means I change something. In the second step, if I have to make that change permanently, I have to commit. If I have to make that permanent change, then I have to commit. In order to add something, we're gonna change it, and then if I want to make that permanent change, then it means commit, right? When we are learning Git, then there is a two-step process. First, we add something and then commit. On GitHub, we just commit. We just directly commit. And how we gonna do that? Let's see. I am on my this demo repository, and from this demo repository, I want to change something in this README file. I'm just gonna click on this pencil sign in order to edit this. And when I click on it, then the code editor is open for this markdown file. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna write something. This is the first repository, and I am new to GitHub and learning new things. So I have made this change to this repository. Now what I'm gonna do, I have made the change, right? Now the second step is to commit this change, make this change permanently. So I have to just commit this. You can see this is a green button here, commit changes. I have to click on this, and when I click on this, now it says that this is the commit message. As I showed you before, the initial commit was named by GitHub itself, and now it says that give this a message when, in order to identify or in order to track the change, we should have a name to this change. This is the update readme.md, or you can say anything. I'm just gonna go with this name, and you just have to click on this, commit directly to the main branch. And what is the branch and what is the new branch, I will tell you later. But for right now, you just have to select this option, commit directly to the main branch, and this is the commit message. You can write any other thing also if you want to, and if you want to just add some sort of more description to this, then it's totally okay, but it's not necessary. In the end, I will gonna just select this option, commit changes, and when I select this, then now this change has been made. If I select again this code, then it's now you can see this is the update readme.md. Now this change has been made. The same message that was written there has been dated here. And now this is, you can see this is the first repository. I am new to GitHub and learning new things. We have just made new changes to this repository. But here you have noticed that I have written this line, I am new to GitHub and learning new things, on the new line. But here on this README file, it is showing me on the same line. Why? Let me tell you that in order to get it to the next line, we just have to use a small HTML tag here. I'm just gonna make another commit to this file, and I'm just gonna add this HTML tag. This is the BR tag. If I add this BR tag to this HTML, this is a basic HTML tag. Like what is the HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language which is usually used to create websites, and it is necessary for creating the websites. If you will gonna learn web development, so the HTML would be the basic thing that you would need to learn, right? And it's the most easiest thing in the programming. Again, I have made another change. I'm gonna commit change, or now I'm gonna change this message, add next line using tag. I'm gonna select this commit change, and the change has been created. And now you can see that my line, I am new to GitHub and learning new things, is now on the next line. This is because of the HTML tag. But you can see that it's not that much important to learn the HTML for this, only for this. No, I would not suggest you, if you are going to learn the HTML for this README file, I would not suggest you. If you are learning the web development, then you can. But for this is the simple thing, and this is just like a README file that you usually get when you download some sort of softwares or any kind of things. This is just for that thing. It's not that much important. I hope you understand how you can commit changes to this repository and all of the things, and I hope you understand this.